we have another connection, which is because you mentioned this a lot in your book, and you tell this great story. But the set where we shot our show, our TBS show for 10 years, was the set with the where they shot the Goonies on Warner Brothers.
Oh, really?
And yes.
Oh,
and
no
so,
way.
And so I know you tell this great story where the director, Donner, and I think Spielberg, they wanted it to be a surprise when you guys come out of the water and see the ship for the first time. So they had you all go underwater with your eyes closed backwards and then turn underwater.
With an underwater speaker that was saying, we'll tell you when to come up.
When to come up.
Yeah.
And they wanted your honest reactions to seeing this massive galleon that they had built for the first time.
Which was real.
And speak about screwing things up. What did you do?
I came up, they said, go. And I heard everybody else coming up. So I was late. So I wasn't thinking. I came up, I looked at it. I turned around, I looked at it and I went, fuck.
Oh,
and
no.
Donner goes, what?
No.
I go, sorry. He goes, go back under.
This is a G movie. You know, and also you can't do that again. You can't see it for the first time again.
No, that's what I'm saying. Go back under. I ruined the whole thing. And again, like when we go back and talking about this book, is that, you know, you go, oh, we're hiring Jim Brolin's son or whatever.
Right.
And he auditioned 6 times. And I was right for that part. I look at it objectively and I go, I was right. I look like a jock. I look like the Sean Astin. But the truth of the matter is they were hiring a Cito Rat. They were hiring a guy who was already had done a lot. I'd already been to jail 2 times.
Right. So,
you know, when I go up and say, fuck, it's organic. It's not like, oh my God, fuck, that's so big. It's so hard being an actor's son. Anyway, I was going to show you. I keep reaching for this, and I'm going to show you. Keep talking, and I'll show you.
All right. Well, anyway, this is a podcast, see? And I'll just keep talking while the guy I'm interviewing isn't paying attention.
No.
That's not how this works.
All right, man.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. This is a picture of me. It's my mother, JB, as a kid. It's me in my crib with a mountain lion.
What?
Holy shit.
There you go.
Let me see. Oh my God, that is...
And it's not a cub. It is an adolescent mountain lion. And that's
is that
the
your
norm.
mom putting it in?
Oh my
That's my mom taking the picture. Look at the camera. I'm not taking my eyes off the mountain lion. I'm not looking at the camera.
This is like you and Melanie Griffith. Didn't her Tippi Hedren?
They knew each other. They did know each other.
They grew up on a like farm with all these lions and everything.
And if you look at the face, it will tell you everything. Not that I was beaten. That's what it is growing up with wild animals.
Because you're constantly getting
That's it. You're
clawed
getting
in the
mauled.
face. But also,
Love bites, my mom called
what's
them.
interesting about
Love
this,
bites.
what's really fascinating about this book is that you jump between...
Oh my God.
Goonies.
Oh my God. Look at that.
Fun.
In the book, you jump between the sort of iconic Hollywood experiences where it's you and Sean Penn and you're meeting Robert De Niro for the first time. And you had this great thing. You're such a wise... You've never met De Niro before. He sits down at the table and you say...
I don't mean to be... It's like even joking around with you. Like I'm in this thing right now. It's like I don't mean to be mean. There's like people that I like, Colbert, you know, where I get along with really well. And then I know I do that thing.
Which
and I don't mean to.
But
it's just what I grew up with.
Yeah,
we
and
all
it's what
kind of poke each other.
Trust me,
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I drink from that well exclusively. It's called growing up with brothers and sisters, and we're always constantly cuffing each other, and all we do is talk shit at each other
That's
around
trust.
here.
That's family.
Yeah.
To me, that's family.
You jump from these moments where you're telling really funny stories about these, you know, like hanging out with Brando and Travolta and like these great stories, but then the next chapter you'll jump back in time and it's 4 a.m. and it's your job to feed like 75 horses.
Because there's connective tissue there somewhere, and it's not linear. Because what is linear? It's, you know, I'm saying this morning. I was saying the whole point of the book is that it's this kind of, it's a collective, like I love the idea of groups of people being able to lean on each other. And if you know, you don't have the same beliefs, it's a messy fucking life, man.
Yeah.
It's all over the place. It's all made up of moments. This whole idea of trajectory, and like I did the Goonies, and then I did Thrashin', and then I worked with, you know, then I did Highway to Heaven with, you know, it's like, yeah, okay. But what were you thinking? What were you this? What was the messiness? How did you become who you are at this point? And then, you know what I mean? It's way more interesting to me to get into the non-linear kind of reactions off. You have De Niro in front of you and you look at him like, I'm sure it was the wine, but I was like, look at your face, man. And he goes, what? And I was like, you just got a fucking face. Look at your face. Has anybody ever told you should, like, have you ever thought about, I know you run a motel or a hotel or whatever it is, but you thought about acting?
Now, did he laugh?
No, and then I hear Sean go, dude, shut the fuck up. No, he didn't laugh, but he was like,
yeah. What? You talking to me? Yeah.
What? And I was like, your face, the way you're sitting in that chair is just so kind of celebrity.
But why not? We're in this life
but
once.
you said it before, and it's like, and I don't mean to make it morbid or anything, but you said death wish. It was never a death wish. I never had a death wish. It was a vivid wish.
Right.
I just wanted things. Maybe it was the LSD I took at 13. I don't know. But it was like, I just wanted, my mom was that. She just wanted it heightened.